something like my baby mama. Yeah, I would check, I won't even think about it. Hey, why you grinding hard? Cause it hate about it.
The Knicks, ready to enjoy that one-of-a-kind New York home court advantage. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball. On 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kelly. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. And for New York, Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Hart in at the 4 spot. It's Edwards on the wing. And it's opening night. Great to be here with you, Clark.
Always great to be with you as well, B.A. And this is perhaps my favorite night of the year when you talk about the NBA opening night. So much excitement, so much anticipation, and we know the rest of the season will deliver.
Here's Anunoby. Soft touch off the glass.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Conley against Brunson. Conley passes to Gobert. Pass to McDaniels. Edwards with it. He's guarded by Bridges. 4 on the clock. Here's Randle. And he buries his first look.
Randle's got an unorthodox game, but he's got a good, strong upper body, which makes him a very consistent scorer inside.
Brunson passes to Hart. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Gobert against Towns. Unable to get that one. Good D by Gobert. And so Conley will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch it, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching it.
Edwards with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Edwards against Anunoby. Edwards, a pass to Conley. Back to Edwards. Puts it up from 12. And Anunoby pulls it down.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Brunson passes to Hart. Back to Brunson. It's Hart on the wing. Pass to Anunoby. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Anunoby's got his second basket.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Here's Towns. Out to Bridges. Outside Brunson. Towns, a screen on Conley. And he lobs it up. Towns can't get it to go.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Anunoby against Edwards. Back to Conley. Gobert inside. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Out to Bridges, and stolen by Gobert. Right side, McDaniels. To the paint. Randall inside. Brunson defending. Minnesota again missing. And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. And this is the first season matchup for them against Minnesota.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each won one.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
Here's Conley. He's off on the layup. New York leading by 4. Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, B.A. That's the name of their fan base. And, yeah, they're excited. And for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for.
Brunson with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Brunson passes to Hart. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. For the Knicks, Robinson, he's checked in for Anunoby, and it's McBride in for Bridges. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Ingles comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Outside, Alexander Walker.
It looks like they're sleepwalking through the first quarter.
Yeah, it's been a cold start, no doubt. They've got to find a way to put some points on the board.
And that one's good, Brunson.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Here's DiVincenzo, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
He's hard to stop when given any room to operate at all.
Right side, Brunson. Hard up top, pulls up, and it's New York with another.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA, and when Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Reed sets a screen. 19-footer. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
McBride with it. Randall's in his pocket. Towns passes to McBride. Back to Towns. Just 5 on the clock. And he's going for the lob. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And a good call. Towns, one of the best in the league with the catch and flush.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. Got it off in time. And so it's the New York Knicks ending the quarter up 10. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
You could really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
We've got Mitchell Robinson. Miles McBride is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's the Chua, and it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. That's the group for New York starting the second. Inside, here's McDaniels, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Ingles.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
Fires from deep. Ooh, poked away.
Good awareness and range to get out there for the rebound.
And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. The Knicks went all in this summer, trading with their rivals, the Brooklyn Nets, for Mikal Bridges. In reuniting a core that won collegiate championships together, they hope to replicate that success at this level. And now with perhaps the league's top defensive wing tandem, they'll have a chance.
A big-time move. Shams, appreciate the report. Alexander Walker. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
McBride passes to Achua. Bridges with it. Hey, from beyond the arc. Achua can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 7. McDaniels from long range. The rebound by Bridges. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. Reed, a screen on Anunoby. Here's Ingles. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there. And, you know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's DiVincenzo. Uses the glass on the layup. DiVincenzo's got his second basket on the night.
Well, I like to see when guards come inside. DiVincenzo trying to send a message with that hoop.
McBride passes to Anunoby. Now here's McBride. The D's right on him. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Timberwolves trail by 11. On the wing, Ingles. Reed against Robinson. Back to Ingles. Pass to Reed. Shoots over Robinson. It's rebounded by New York. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Jazz at Delta Center in Utah. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip. Count that bucket. Achua's got 4 points this quarter. Well, Clark, we hear coaches often say, trust your teammates. Why is that sometimes a challenge?
Well, you know, when you talk about passing the basketball, there's got to be a level of trust and confidence that where you pass it to is going to produce some fruit. And that it might come back to you if that's the best play. And then defensively, you can't be good defensively without communicating and trusting one another to cover for each other in the defensive scheme that you're playing.
Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Bridges. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for McDaniels. Edwards, he's checked in for Ingles. And Conley subbed in for Alexander Walker. Back to McBride. Outside Brunson. Towns, a screen on Conley. Here's Brunson. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
The open shot by Edwards. Towns with a rebound.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Screen by Robinson. Here's Brunson. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltender.
Timberwolves trail by 13. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards, confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Brunson against Conley. Robinson, a screen on Conley. Brunson passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Gobert, no good.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
To the middle. Here's Towns. Good work defensively by Randall. Timberwolves trail by 13. Conley with the ball, and it's Brunson picking him up. Outside, DiVincenzo. It's Edwards on the wing. And there's a 3-second violation.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
For the Knicks, Hart comes in for Robinson, and it's Bridges in for McBride. McDaniels is checked in for Minnesota. Brunson finds Towns. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Brunson rushes in.
Solid D by the rangy Gobert. Fantastic at positioning himself and distracting shooters.
Here's Edwards. And the layup is good off the glass. Edwards got his second bucket on the night.
Textbook pass to exploit the fast break. Gets it out ahead for the easy bucket.
And so it's the New York Knicks. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
I think for the Timberwolves, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Knicks.
Offensively, they can post you, drive it, run cutters. They're living large in that painted area.
And the defense has tried to pack it in a little, but those guys just keep coming.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, without question, OG Anunoby displaying all his skills today.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
On the court for Minnesota. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point.
And defensively, you've got to be on the lookout for this. I mean, Towns gets up in a hurry now.
And playoff success has been rare in Minnesota. Last year was the first series win in 20 years, Clark.
How about this fact? That was LeBron's rookie season. 2004 BA. That's the last time the Timberwolves advanced in the playoffs. So T-Wolves fans, I think, really savored the trip to the conference finals and are looking for more from this group going forward. A superstar level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skill.
Sinks it from distance. Anunoby's got 9.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And that one is hammered home.
And the find by Brunson, more than capable of running the offense.
And stolen by Bridges. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Brunson passes to Anunoby. And Conley grabs the miss. Timberwolves trail by 17. Down low. Good work defensively by Towns. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. A 17-point lead, their biggest. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Boy, look at the big fella elevating when Towns goes to the rim. He's doing it on and with purpose.
Here's Conley. Count that one.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Brunson against Conley. And Brunson, here we go. Outside Hart, lets the 3 fly. He drops it from range. He's got 7.
One of Hart's favorite shots there, guys. Excellent recognizing when he has the room to pull the trigger.
Brunson against Conley. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Edwards is doubled. The kick out to Conley. 6 to shoot. Off target from outside.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of a slump.
Brunson passes to Hart. Brunson against Conley. Pass to Towns. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
And they did a lot of damage from range. Third and three-point shooting efficiency. It was central to their scheme.
And when you consider how hard they played on defense last year, their opponent field goal percentage was the best in the league. You got to love the effort they showed on that end. Anunoby against McDaniels. Here's Towns. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Timberwolves trail by 20. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And the shot goes. Conley's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Conley, so crafty with that left hand of his. The veteran knows his way around the hoop.
Hart from long range. McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Randall, the pass to Edwards. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Big swat right there from Towns, making his presence felt on the defensive end.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Greg.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Bridges misses. Timberwolves trail by 21. Tries the spin move. Edwards against Bridges. Nice D from Bridges.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley. And here we have the 2K leaderboard with last year's best three-point shooters. By Conley, 3rd.
He shot with nearly unmatched confidence from the arc last year. And the numbers and his position on this list clearly reflect that.
Robinson, he's checked in for Anunoby. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. DiVincenzo comes in for Mike Conley. Pass to Gobert. Randall with it. To the inside. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist from Randall.
Yeah, and Gobert's teammates encourage him to seek out his offense, especially when he's this deep.
Towns down low. Randall's there. Screen by Robinson. Here's Bridges. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
New York shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And some changes here for New York. Achua's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. McBride comes in for Hart. And Payne is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Oh, free throw no good for Robinson. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players, to the coaches, to the front office, and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Minot's checked in. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And a big finish by Robinson.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
Back to DiVincenzo. From the arc. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the New York Knicks ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. More 2K action in just a moment. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. We've got OG Anunoby, Cameron Payne out there with Miles McBride. Then there's Mitchell Robinson, and it's Towns in at the power forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And that one's good. Dozier.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
The steal. For three, DiVincenzo. And it's New York with a rebound. Left side, McBride. And the NBA moving to a two-day draft. Your thoughts on the change, Grant?
You know, B.A., a lot of pro sports are shifting to multi-day drafts. And the NBA draft can be long if done all in one evening. So maybe a good choice to break it up.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Dozier. Here's Miller. Pass to Reed. Back to Miller. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. The finish. And the fast break ends out. The rim with a jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more. And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Towns can't get it to go. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Alexander Walker laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Towns, right side. And it's powered home by Towns.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
And here comes the break. Here's Anunoby. And a two-handed jam.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
And Minnesota making a change here. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Miller. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Dozier. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. Here's Dadier to the paint. Here's Robinson. Pass to Dadier. Robinson, a screen on Gobert. Throws it up high. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
And the Knicks making a change here. Ryan's checked in. The Timberwolves also with a sub. McDaniels checked in.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
New York on D. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Pass to Robinson. Outside McBride. Back to Robinson. 5 to shoot. Over Randle. Robinson can't hit.
You know, the fact is, he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Stripped away. Left side of Chua. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, VA. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
Right wing. Conley against Payne. Clock at 6. Down low. Here's Achua. He can't get it to go. Randle with some nice D. And there's the foul. It'll go on Miles McBride. That's his third foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
A minute 37 left in the fourth. Left side, Alexander Walker. DiVincenzo against Payne. Up and in on the layup.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Knicks.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for OG Anunoby.
And his activity level on defense, self-evident, racking up steals, deflections. I mean, he was a handful tonight.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Reed with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Shot clock at 5. Puts one up from 19. DiVincenzo can't hit. Shot and game clock separated by 5. McBride passes to Payne. Outside, Alexander Walker hangs in the air, and that's 2 points on the layup. Now Payne from deep three-point land. The rebound by Shannon. And so New York takes this one by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
All right, Allie, thank you. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, This is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.